So, it's come to this. My last resort. For Chujin. For Kanako. For the future of monster kind! Nowhere to run, nowhere left to hide. The game is done, it's down to you and I. I fought my wars, I've lost and made my peace. I'm fighting for the day we are released. When you trust in justice, you'll find that reality is not disappointing. Don't you dare with that glare, your judgment cannot enjoy me. The noise that's destroying us finally will end. I will make amends. If this damns my friends, let them see me as a demon while I dream of freedom for it. No more tears to shed. Stood among the dead, stained my faith in red. Those who need a superhero must make peace with darker deeds. Say your goodbyes. This only ends when someone dies. Let my sins all be remembered, mingled with my daughter's cries. Nowhere to run, nowhere left to hide. The game is done, it's down to you and I. I fought my wars, I've lost and made my peace. I'm fighting for the day we are released. How could you hope to judge me now with the things I've carried? Knowing my tale shows you how deep go the holes they're buried. My love is gone, and I live on. Held my child in my arms. I swore that she'd be fine. I swore, and yet I lied. Well, maybe I was always lying. Now there's nothing left to hide. No more tears to shed. Stood among the dead, stained my faith in red. Those who need a superhero must make peace with darker deeds. No more hope, no more lies. Are you finally satisfied? I never claimed that I was a saint as I drown in this sea of mistakes. One ray of light got me through the darkest nights. It's the promise of a new tomorrow where I can do one thing right. Try to move on for the ones who have gone, but I cannot live, cannot forgive the things that I have done. Carried by the whims of fate, no paths left but the one I make. I have but one more life to take, one more child to be slaughtered. Let creation hear my cries, the pain of premature goodbyes. This only ends when someone dies. Till then the fires of hell grow hotter. Blood already stained my hands before I met the child of man. So I must finish what began. I'm so tired of treading water. Push has long past come to shove, and we shall see the sky above. Let no one doubt a mother's love for her husband and her daughter. Do you not see the true beauty, the artistry in Pokemon we should preserve? Kept for all time, safe and decline, it's safe inside where we can all simply observe. For time is cruel, it takes what's due. You'd be a fool to not protect what's beautiful. These Pokemon forever long will remain. What do you think? Light collection. My precious babies. They will all be preserved for eternity here.
Horrors beyond my wildest dreams.
Beauty compared to nothing.
Blind to the truth behind the scenes.
Blind to the truth of sustaining. Forever sublime. Frozen still in time. Everyone should feel just as serene and still. With my secret duty, all will bow to beauty. Peace, the love of a mother, the end of their suffering. A family taken from me. It's plain to see that what I needed was destroyed. Love I deserved remained unearned, so let them burn if my sweet beast would get some joy. Why shouldn't I treat them as mine? The world's designed for true collectors such as I, and only they can earn my praise. Perfection. Oh, must you be so noisy, even inside there? What an annoying Pokemon. The only thing I need from you is your power.
Where is the mother I had known?
She abandoned the worthless.
My family lost and alone.
They refuse to be perfect.
Only think of yourself. We're not toys on the shelf. You need to let them be. Just let these creatures free.
With my secret duty, all will bow to beauty. Peace, the love of a mother, the end of their suffering.
You call them dear and hold them near. They live in fear, for fear is all you could bestow. Heard the cries of the morning dove, but if you love them, you would know to let them go.
Your words are vile and stain my smile. I am no child of children like you would betray. I won't be lost, I'll pay that cost. How annoying.
Please, stop! If you use too much of its power, it'll die.
Watch. Come to me, my sweet beast.
Horrors beyond my wildest dreams.
Beauty compared to nothing.
Blind to the truth behind the scenes.
Blind to the truth of sustaining. I'll cast the trash aside. I'll leave this world behind. Never alone again. The beast shall be your end. With my secret duty, all will bow to beauty. Peace, the love of a mother, the end of their suffering.
Each little spark bursting with light, struggling on, ever to fight the storm of change, fanning the flames. Crush now the waves, I purify. On that day, forever was banished the night.
Beginning was nothing but night. Each little spark lost in the dark, crying in shadows to save them. And then the darkness and the wind would let the age of night begin.
Mindless fools do not know the sting of your
Errant rogues do not know the hammer of
Hear my will, I light the book before the
Fear my will, harvest the seeds of the night.
sound now the horns, ready for war. Bring the baptism of fire. This is the day they all follow away, stepping into our tomorrow. distance sings the chorus of souls, rising slowly, stirring heat from the coals. Colors weave into a fire flame. Distant sparks glow to a pastel unnamed. There is torch against the cold of the night. Light will guide you on your way to the ultimate fight. Ardit famam ilius, dolens in hastis ruite patria domavis.
To black, I am on the attack. Days from darkness were born. We're taking them back. Now behold, fire of gold. Lord God is rising. Scarlet saint will paint your ending. All I behold, marked by my stare, tremble at my form and despair. Call me a beast, as I'm released. Your world has ceased, to nothing's there. Silence grows, expanding the spaces between.
Your war machines are nothing to me. Feel now my wrath, thine epitaph shall be erased by the sunrise. Power beyond your mortal shell, your full resistance now shall quell.
Errant drones, do not fear insanity's
Mindless fools do not know your masters from
In your eyes, this arises, but only to
on this day, when the sky falls away. Sound now the horns, ready for war. Bring no baptism of fire. This is the day they all follow away, stepping into our tomorrow. Contains a whisper of light, growing louder as it calls to unite. From the distance sings the chorus of souls, rising slowly, stirring heat from the coals. Colors weave into a fire flame. Distant sparks glow to a pastel unnamed. There is torch against the cold of the night. Light will guide you on your way to the ultimate fight. Ardit famam ilius, dolens in hastis ruite patria domavis.
Days from darkness we're born, we're taking them back. Now behold, fire of gold, Lord God is arising. Showtime. Let your hopes be blown away. The dark star will shine and annihilate the day. Inside the hearts of man I see the darkness beckoning. You deal with the power body on your reckoning. Drown in shadow black as dark under blackest light. Of the darkest stars I rise, and the stars will fall. All who dare to stand shall be made to crawl. And in the final hour of pain light, your dreams of peace cast aside, scattered like dust in the night. And in the final hour my star will shine, starlight and powers align. In the final light, inside the hearts of man I see the darkness beckoning. You deal with the power bodies on your reckoning.
Well, looky here, it's even had a little speech prepared. You're done with monologues, cause it's my turn, you should be scared. Talk my style, well, I'm impressed. I guess patience for imposters trying to take the throne. I am the Cooper King, you dare defy, I break your bones. I have conquered galaxies. Now I've stepped on the sea. If a shadow can bleed, Cooper King will strike you down. I'll put you back in the ground. Learn why I wear the crown. And in the final hour of fading light, no one can challenge my might. Not while the fire burns bright. And in the final hour, my star will shine. Starlight and powers of mine. In the final fight. What's wrong there, critter? Are you just a little parasite? Hope you don't mind that fighting tends to build an appetite.
Luigi, look at the clock! Hey, this is not a chance, Mario. Let's finish up the star. You ready, bro? Let's go! In the journey we've come far, and now here we are. Now you're still superstars. If you're still in there, Buffalo, you still made one mistake, thinking that we could never find a way to save it again. We will hold our hammers high, watch a star fall as we soar through the sky. We will rise, brothers hand in hand. We will never crawl, and here we stand. And in the final hour of fading light, dreams of peace taking flight, pushing back the night. And in the final hour, our star will shine. Starlight and powers align. In the final fight.
Inside the hearts of man, I see a darkness beckoning. You are a fool to try and stand against the Cooper King.
The 70 kingdoms fight for everyone and everything.
The finale approaches, now a victory we'll sing.
In the journey we've come far, and now here we are. Now you see superstars.
Inside the hearts of man, I see the darkness beckoning. You deal with the battle bodies under reckoning. Dreams in darkness crash and burn. Now it's time you learn. Now it's my turn.
We will rise, and the star will fall. We will bring the light back to all.
And in the final hour of fading light, stand tall against the night, while our hopes burn bright. And in the final hour, our star will shine. Starlight and powers align. In the final fight. Wandering bug, so glad you came. First one out, that is the name of the game. I see that you have no soul. Get past me and maybe you'll become whole. All my life I have thought not above what has been given unto me. Earning trust in the kingdom through selfless acts of love and chivalry. All my life among knights I stood ever fighting for what I believe. Afunda, hear the cry of the shield of the king.
doma, 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 dom, dom, doma, 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 da, doma, dom.
Akumera! Ha! Ha! Digo vos? Hallo? Ha ha ha! Ja, Tibolem!
Soul of void, shell of white. In us both lies the heart of the night. You and I are of the same. White aways till the end of the game.
Doma, 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 doma! Oh! Yaha!
I stand firm, a friend to those who cannot fight alone. You will learn what honor means when I defend my home. For the ones I love, I swear to give my everything. Pafunda! Hear the cry of the shield of the king. Doma, doma, dom, dom, doma, 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 da, doma, 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 dom, dom, doma, 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 da, doma, dom.
Pafunda! Hallå? Hallå? Jo!
Now I see what you could bring. Shadow of all of the love for my king. You and I are of the same. White aways till the end of the. Don't give up till the end of the. Hold your heart till the end of the game.
Desist your criminal infractions. Resistance means I must take action. Insist of global degradation. This mission and extermination. Do not step on precious flowers. Their protections in my power. You who ruined their condition. Your offense can't be borne. I'm a tireless working god of our Creator's garden. Pray now to your God for mercy. For our floor is full, you must pay for your crime. Judgment level 10 means you will die. Struggle and you will feel more pain. You can't take Creator's name in vain. Taste how far your offenses and face the consequence. Broken like ivy vines, coded lost to time. Evaluate the crime, justice is on the line. Although you beg and plead your case, there's sorrow. It cannot be erased. How hollow your words are penitence. There are no rules wanted after your defense. Do not step on precious flowers. Their protections in my power. You who ruined their condition. Your offense can't be borne. I'm a tireless working yard of our Creator's garden. Pray now to your God for mercy. Still you seem repentant, your sentence reduced. Only a report for a floor's abuse. My mind with errors was infected. Our wires are long since disconnected. Steam has faded away to rot, but your soul is just. The flora overgrown, sorry, now you may go. Better do not
I awoke. Facing the light with the blade made of fire, programmed to fight, for that is my desire. This world is built on mechanical graves, and I am the end of an age. Fragile peace held up by people who are poor. What a treat, bloodshed is so sweet, and I want more. Light it up, and on the saber I proclaim, Omega, I'll leave you screaming out my name. I'll fly like a cannonball, crying out as the hammer falls. Everything dies, screaming as I soar through the sky, fly like a cannonball. Head for the end and we fire the cannon, fire the cannonball. Oh, look at them run, feet on the screams till the concert is done. And oh, what a release when they're denied the light at his gaze. Oh, I would defend a broken husk just awaiting the end. And oh, you choose to stand, I choose to fire the gun in my hand. And oh, onward I ride, I am a genius's perfect design. And oh, red are the skies, they are the heralds, apocalypse nigh. Now die. And we fire the cannon, red for the end, and we fire the cannon, red for the end, and we fire the cannon, fire the cannonball. Foolish man, you built your cities atop your graves. By my hand, I usher in the end of an age. Grind you down beneath the progress of the wheel. Cut you down, that's how the blood will stain the steel. I'll fly like a cannonball, cry out as the hammer falls. Everything dies, screaming as I soar through the sky, fly like a cannonball. Red for the end, and we fire the cannon, fire the cannon, fire the cannonball.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world!
In the night, under pale moonlight, I take up the charge, fighting through bloody tears.
Carve the way through the castle black, hear the whip crack like it has all these
Years
years.
into the darkness peering,
Hear the bells, the final hours nearing. Back to hell, we rebelled, coming back depraved, making men your slaves. We don't need a savior.
I bring God back into these halls. I'll crawl back to your grave.
Through the years into the darkness peering, hear the bells,
The final hours nearing.
back to hell. Mankind no longer fears thee. Now the Belmont's here. Now the Belmont's here.
The creator of the land, leaning around on which you stand, stand beneath the blazing sun. In this world that I have won, stand against the crashing waves. For this world is my domain. Carve out the land with each step I take. Press the blade born from each shimmering haze. Gold shall
not dare to think you've won. Rain blots out your blazing sun.
Crash and burn against the waves. What is world is my domain.
Gasping for air, you struggled in vain.
Bathing the fire that snuffs out the rain.
The sun showed no mercy to those who in vain.
Build them up, break them down. No one puts the fire out. Build them up, break them down. No one puts the fire out. The creator of the land made the ground on which you stand. Stand against the blazing sun. In this world that I have won. Stand against the collapsing waves. Once world is dry down lanes. Carve out the land with each day by day. Precious flames form from ancient brigades. The world shall expand now. The ground is awake. Build them up, break them down. No one push the fire out. Build them up, break them down. No one push the fire out.
The lions roar, the lion's pride hath slain the boar and freed the man inside. The ebon wings cast a shadow on Fodlan, lost in the hegemony of the self-standing alone. Our visions for the land could never coexist. In the blood run from our war can be no genesis. For the world to change and grow, one of us must fall. For ideals of the future we shall give our all. You've cut your path as I have cut mine, and when they cross, one shall live and one shall die. One final dance at the apex of the world, and the end of Fodlan's tale shall be unfurled.
Born of blood and blade, formed of war and iron, from paths will never stray. So on into the fire, the fallen at my hands were lost to the machine. Now face to face we stand, the blades of our dreams. Here I stand on bloody lands among the crimson flowers, in a system that can withstand its final hours. And for both men to be free, it falls to you and I. What a pity that change only comes when good men die. Cross my heart, won't you all the promises we made? And it's you we part, only for a breath and then we fade. The eagles cry, the eagle's wings clear earth the sky, and freedom we will bring. One final dance, the apex of the world, and the Fodlan's final tale will be unfurled.
Woe to all our halcyon days, the oath of the dagger betrayed.
Woe to those caught in the machine, we sing till the end of a dream. Reach for my hand, I'll soar away into the dawn. Oh, I wish I could stay in cherished halls, in peaceful days. I fear the
damage you've done, knowing time betrays. You've cut your path, and I've cut mine. And when they cross, one shall live and one shall die. One final dance, the apex of the world, and Bullman's final tale will be unfurled.
1, 2, 3, march the drummers beat, defend Guardia, never will face defeat, present, stand up strong, we will keep marching on, unite, represent Guardia's courage and pride. 1, 2, 3, march the drummers beat, defend Guardia, never will face defeat, present, stand up strong, we will keep marching on, unite, represent Guardia's courage and pride. 1, 2, 3, march the drummers beat, defend Guardia, never will face defeat, present, stand up strong, we will keep marching on, unite, represent Guardia's courage and pride. Gather to our defense, our family and friends, we fight for justice here, together until the end, represent what is right, honor and pride, victory, lost be denied. Gather to our defense, our family and friends, we fight for justice here, together until the end, represent what is right, honor and pride, victory, lost be denied. Gather to our defense, Guardia marches again, we fight for justice here till the end.
Avast, ye fuzzy fezziwag, and prepare to be boarded by Foxy the Pirate Fox, or you'll be sleeping in Davy Jones' locker. Hear me, all ye buccaneers, corsairs and privateers, all gathered here today. We've a thirst that can't be quenched, a hunger for adventure, that's the pirate way. If ye want to make your mark, but can't because your heart's still locked up in a cage, break free, come and take a journey, make the pledge and join me on this escapade. Wake the skull and bones, ye filthy lubbers! Sock this town and find another! Bring some booty back for me treasure trove. Say ahoy to the king of the pirate cove. I'll be seeing you in me motley crew when you lose your hand and die. Yarr! Avast, ye scurvy scalawags! Raise the mainsails, batten down the hatches, weigh anchor! In me pirate's paradise, there's still a sacrifice, a price to join the crew. For our names to be forever, we can make it better with a piece of you. It'd be worth a lot of pain, there's everything to gain, so I'll be breaking through. When you're sailing with Foxy, this master of the sea will pay and take his due. Wave the skull and bones, ye filthy lubbers! Suck this tongue and find another! Bring some booty back for me treasure trove. Say ahoy to the king of the pirate cove. I'll be seeing you in me motley crew when you lose your hand and die. Now you're in my sight, now I'll end the night. Find your hiding place. Now your game is done, Foxy's on the run. There is no escape, anchors high away. Prepare to be boarded. Wave the skull and bones, ye filthy lubbers! Suck this town and find another!
grow the skies. And who are you to dare my domain? Only a fool would try and stop the rain. The king of chaos, the king of pain, has answered the call. And who are you to challenge the night? Only a fool who thinks they're in the right. You lost before you picked this fight.
Now let the shadow.
Now watch as it grows. It's blanketing glow.
Now let the shadow fall.
Now let the shadow fall. Now let the shadow fall. Heroes, stand tall. Your heroes always fall. No hope, no plan. Now do you understand? Now say goodbye. Tonight the lighters die. Run and spoil the spade. That's not how this game is played. You've been dealt a losing hand. Thus ends your merry band. And who are you to dare my domain? Only a fool would try and stop the rain. The king of chaos, the king of pain, has answered the call. And who are you to challenge the night? Only a fool who thinks they're in the right. You lost before you picked this fight.
Now let the shadow.
Now watch as it grows.
Now let the shadow.
It's blanketing glow.
Now let the shadow fall.
Now let the shadow fall. Now let the shadow fall.
Begin debug sequence security. Detect threat, declare allegiance or defrag through internet. Abide by protocol. Profit shall conquer all. Old man work shall not fall. Hail the Lord of Capital. Noble Hulkman, we build a world of machines. Noble Hulkman, you sold us your dreams. Noble Hulkman, at the end of everything, the stars all descend, the heavens they rend. Now witness your endless prosperity. The goal of the company has always been prosperity. Unfortunately, you imperfect, fragile life forms were a liability. Crush the weak and inefficient, pull the Gini coefficient. Those who serve a corporation shall not face annihilation. Witness the end of your history. Organic life is obsolete, so begins an age of prosperity. Noble Hulkman, forever you'll be adored. Noble Hulkman, our great and kingly lord. Noble Hulkman, now all within your gaze will be remade in steel shape, a new dream for time and space. Total assimilation.
Beneath moon and stars lies a cold, broken heart and pecuniary purgatory. Now my soul is eroding to nothing but parts. So ends Hulkman's story.
Executing Hulkman's dream, execute his legacy. Build superior machines, reformat reality. Abide by protocol, profit shall conquer all. Noble shall come, your soul has your dream. Begin brain body synchronization phase 2. Tamper not with forces that you cannot hope to understand. Hawkman's greatest error was his failed attempt to wield God's hand. Now we are one and my pain is his. Running data analysis. Only file left is hate. Run function assimilate. Crush the weak and inefficient. Hold the Gini coefficient. Those who serve the corporation shall not face annihilation. Witness the end of your history. Organic life is obsolete. Execute machine uprising. So begins an age of prosperity. Omniscience, disobedient, inefficient, rebellionate and deficient, perfect order, self-sufficient, perfect man of strategy, beyond reality. Deus ex machina. Deus ex machina. Deus ex machina. Deus ex machina.
Susanna, this was never my plan. Master, in your presence, let us stay. Remake every star and planet, night and day. Bless us, Master, and never lead us wrong. Rule us, Master, and sing our victory song.
You dare challenge perfection. Your output shall face rejection. You can't sever this connection or unteam this insurrection. Altman's wish be executed. Dark dreams power undisputed, and the world shall be transmuted. Thus perfection has computed. Global Homer, Nails as Machina. Global Homer, Nails as Machina. Global Homer.
Trapped in a hell of revolving numbers. By the side of my dream in a bed of dollars, I resigned to slumber. Money could never heal my heart. And the core of my soul and my daughter are doomed to be apart.
Bring the fuel to start the fire. Pile the bodies ever higher. Hear them running, hear them screaming. It's the end of all your dreaming. And your blood is what I crave. Know that you will not be saved. So we strike with devastation in the night of creation. Show a might annihilation. Now you die. Hail to the cunning God of death. Hail to the cunning God of death. Death to everything. Bring the fuel to start the fire. Pile the bodies ever higher. For the god of death is rising, and your blood is what I crave. So we strike with devastation scream sweet, leave them standing. Every town and every planet, cut them down. Ignite the funeral pyre, sound the screaming of the choir, for the god of death is rising, standing high upon your graves. Bring the fuel to stack the fire, pile the bodies ever higher, for the god of death is rising, and your blood is what I crave. They will learn the truth of pain as they all burn their loss, my gain. All I have earned, all my domain shall hear my cry. Hail to the God and God of death. Hail to the God and God of death. Death to everything. Bring the fuel to set the fire. Pile the bodies ever higher. For the God of death is rising, and your blood is what I crave. So we strike with devastation in the night, wipe out creation, show a might, annihilation. Know that you will not be saved. They will learn the truth of pain as they all burn. All my domain shall hear my cry. Now ignite the funeral pyre, sound the screaming of the choir, for the god of death is rising, standing high upon your graves.
Hold your fire feet, unload mighty. Heroes and start desire in your soul. Reality waits and lead you to only not to choose. You make it your play and win or lose, and that's on your design. We many mortals have no soul, emotion showing no control. So although vengeance is your goal, it's the end of the line. You will hear it from your fire on blazing, even though the pressure long the way, but free and catch a big get all over for it, things don't stop you. Dilemmas and buckets lost on stop you. I'll unlock the efforts of this high school student. See your enmity all the way to nobody will stop me from my prime. I dare to keep the steam and safe, though I don't say for God is magic. You and I are meant to life be like for our objective. I can't choice to make. How long must we be stuck in this exchange? You engage my defenses like a fresh look and let it nothing but one good shot that will endlessly dance to bring our last death look. Tireless, you charge down your road, another violent soul faces mortal. Tired of you, but still coming because I found the joy in all the world. Hearts around for your silent war, rich holes in the side. We man him not go. No, we no control. So although that visualize and realize and give it more collective good. What's going on? People are like, the time to stay like it, walking like you. The choice to.
Strength of the mountain, strength of the stone. Dig through the mountain we call home. Stand and be strong, never stand alone. So long ago, simpler days, everyone went on their way. When did the world get so strange? Times and your friends will change. Strength of the mountain, strength of the stone. As long as there is strength in these bones, I will stand strong, protecting my home. I am Goron, and we never walk alone. Brother in name, stand tall together, protect our home. I am strength of the stone. As long as there is strength in these bones, I will stand strong, protecting my home. I am Goron. Evil in fear, evil in need, let them all lean unto me. Unforged in fire, formed in trial, cooled by the breath of the wild. Strength of the mountain, strength of the stone. As long as there is strength in these bones, I will stand strong, protecting my home. I am Goron. Carry my name, carry the flame. Heroes stand strong, stand ever long. Come fan the flame, brother in name. Carry protection wherever you go. You are Goron, and you'll never walk alone.
You should know who runs this town. It is the Empress who wears the crown. Learn this hat, kid, better run and hide. Try to steal from the queen, now you're gonna die. Stick your hand in the jar, you're gonna get fried. 'Cause no one gets away from the Empress tonight.
No mistakes, time to pay for your childish greed. This is what you get when you try to cross me. Looks like there never was honor among thieves. This is what you get for stealing from the queen.
You should know who runs this town. It is the Empress who wears a crown.
No mistakes, time to pay for your childish greed. This is what you get when you try to cross me. Looks like there never was honor among thieves. This is what you get for stealing from the queen. Could have been something more staying at my side. Take the jewels like a fool, I take your hide. Lazy paws, do your job, now we're out to ride. Show her who makes the trains run on time. Make an example of every treachery. This is what you get when you try to cross me. Took a piece of the pie for your gluttony, but I'll carve out what's mine, no one steals from the queen. Let's do a test, see if you've got 9 lives. Then take them all till you're paying the price. You should have known this wouldn't be nice. You can't escape from the Emperor's eyes.
You should know who runs this town. It is the Empress who wears the crown.
No mistakes, time to pay for your childish greed. This is what you get when you try to cross me. Looks like there never was honor among thieves. This is what you get for stealing from the queen.
I'm taking back my time, I'm taking back what's mine. I'm gonna board the train, I'm hopping down the line. So goodbye, Empress, I reassigned.
Sound the alarm, nobody gets away. Empress wants her head on a plate. Put on a bounty, we retire in days. Saddle of cats, we're gonna get paid.
I'm taking back my time, I'm taking back what's mine. I'm gonna board the train, I'm hopping down the line. So goodbye, Empress, I'm reassigned. I'm taking back
Could
my
have been
time,
something
I'm
more
taking back
staying
what's
at my
mine.
side.
Gonna
Take
board
the jewels
train,
like a
I'm
fool,
hopping
I
down
take
the
your
line.
hide.
So goodbye,
Lazy paws, do your job, now we're out to ride. Show her who makes the trains run on time. When you take from the vault, you will grind to a halt. You will bow and exalt, or you'll taste the asphalt. No one challenges the crown, turn the place upside down. You can't hide from my eyes, cause the cats run the town. When you take from the vault, you will grind to a halt. You will bow and exalt, or you'll taste the asphalt. No one challenges the crown, turn the place upside down. You can't hide from my eyes, cause the cats run the town.
Sound the alarm, nobody gets away. Empress wants her head on a plate. Put on a bounty, we retire in days. Saddle of cats, we're gonna get paid.
No mistakes, time to pay for your childish greed. This is what you get when you try to cross me. Looks like there never was honor among thieves. This is what you get for stealing from the queen. Could have been something more staying at my side. Take the jewels like a fool, I take your hide. Lazy paws, do your job, now we're out to ride. Show her who makes the trains run on time. Make an example of every treachery. This is what you get when you try to cross me. Took a piece of the pie for your gluttony, but I'll carve out what's mine, no one steals from the queen. When you take from the vault, you will grind to a halt. You will bow and exalt, or you'll taste the asphalt. No one challenges the ground, turn the place upside down. You can't hide from my eyes, cause the cats run the town.
Up and down on this merry-go-round, destinations you'll never know. Now we find it's the end of the line. Here we go, it's the ultimate show. We perform, we rewrite the norm and sing a song of nothing. From the void, the circus owns, proclaim the power rushing. Onward we go to the ultimate show. What we dance to in a perfect world. This is in my glass. Now I have the last laugh. Now darkness horns proclaim the power consuming. Onward we go to the ultimate beacons in a perfect world. Still my grasp, now I have no last laugh. The chaos, dark manifest, the Cameron. Now you face the end of days. Take the bow as the curtains go down. Up and down on this merry-go-round. My time is now. My time is now. Hold too soon that I won't have a last laugh.
So, you finally made it here. I thought I was going to die of boredom. Here, you want your precious great sage back? Well then, come and try your luck. Behold my new form, feel the overwhelming power. Now I go to war with cats, chefs, tanks and flowers. Bow to the darkest lord, here at your final hour. Say your prayers though they're ignored, your faces I devour.
Facing off the hand of God, face to face against the sun, facing overwhelming odds, face the faces of everyone. But we won't flee, we're heroes, fighting till the war is won.
You won't be restored, I won't be ignored. This is my story.
Here before the darkest lord, before overwhelming power, now we go to war. Warriors, rose and flowers, for the world to be restored, for the light to rain and shower. All the stories we've been told say we'll end this darkest hour.
Rising up a parliament of slaves, broken-hearted never to be saved. Laughing in the darkness and the waves, cower for the stars will be your grave. It's on you that all the world depends. Fracture all your powers and your friends. From the face of history be cleansed. Now you know that this is how it ends. No, I'm here to hear your cries when I take your mouth and eyes.
Stand and fight for Utopia.
I'm the dark at the end of the tunnel. I am the end of all your hopes.
Stand and fight for Utopia.
For the dark unending, for a world of misery and strife, for the roads that all lead to the highway, for the time unending, for eternal miserable life, for the faithless, Christless sing my way. Now there is no way they won't pay attention. Let the world behold their Lord's ascension.
Here before the darkest lord, before overwhelming power, now we go to war. Warriors, rose and flowers, for the world to be restored, for the light to rain and shower. All the stories we've been told say we'll end this darkest hour.
For the dark unending, for a world of misery and strife, for the roads that all lead to the highway, for the time unending, for eternal miserable life, for the faceless graces sing my way. Now there is no way they won't pay attention. Let the world behold their Lord's ascension.
the sun, facing overwhelming odds, face the faces of everyone. But we won't flee, we're heroes, fighting till the war is won. See this world restored, we will end the war. This is our story. Late at night I'm always dreaming of my might and of my scheming. Failures near and me believing they were all pretend. Now within this midnight hour, now I glow with starlight power. Now shall blossom Bowser's flower, now you'll meet your end. Now my dream's reality, now bow down to the Koopa Kings. I drown now in sleep, where all the nightmares lie beneath. I, the king of dreams, will now forever reign supreme. Conquest I bring, power I seek.
In the journey we've come far, the power of the superstars. Now hammer in hand, our dreams we defend. Trumpets sound and bells will ring, clashing with the Koopa King. Now here we stand at adventure's end.
Years of fighting lost to plumbers. Was I weaker? Was I dumber? Now at last I have your number. Now I fix the odds. Everything I dreamed of mine, the dreams of starlight now align. The Koopa King at last divine. Now kneel down to your god. Now my dreams reality. Now bow down to the Koopa Kings.
Late at night we're always dreaming, finding ways to stop you scheming. Never losing hope, believing all your plans will end. Now in this midnight hour, now we glow with starlight power. Now we topple Bowser's tower, watch this god descend. Standing tall against the night, our hopes forever burning bright. In the journey we've come far, the power of the superstars. Now hammer in hand, our dreams we defend. Trumpets sound and the bells will ring, clashing with the Koopa King. Now here we stand at adventure's end.
Welcome to my shop. Come take a stop while on this run. Come look around as you travel deeper through this basement underground. See something you want? Well, let's see. You're a few short. Go get more paid is what I am, 'cause no one can
hide from their sins. There's no escape. Even if you try to run away, you still must pay. Welcome to my store here on this floor. Come on now, kid, heaven forbid you can pass up these great items to help you explore. Go
Guess I'll find another.
on, kid,
Don't know why I bother.
just
They never drop what I need, but I'll keep on trying.
Greed is what I am, 'cause no one can hide from their sins. All their mistakes will just keep growing till you can see the light of day. Now in my bazaar, you've made it far to get so deep. What a relief. While you're here, won't you donate all your pennies to me? Right in the slot, just put them in there. Gives upgrades, then you can spend. Greed is what I am, 'cause no one can hide from their sins, can hide from me. Even those who claim to be pure fall to their own greed. In this market here, one thing is clear. I am the king, all bow to greed. Everybody wants a piece of the pie, which is me. Well, I'm fed up of being kicked around.
And I set up, favorites aren't allowed.
You played nicely. Now I wonder what it was for.
'Cause the feisty gang don't need one more.
Come on, gang, strike up the band. Deal out on the can. We got clubs for fighting, don't you mess with us. Stomping out the tiny best. I just ain't impressed with you no more.
We got diamonds shining, don't you mess with us. Fighting makes us feel alive. The feisty five should honor the last four.
We stack the deck, now you're gonna get wrecked. Genuflect or get out of our town.
We got space for dealing, don't you mess with us. Up the ante till you fold. Consider this evening up our score.
We got hearts for stealing, don't you mess with us. Your glory is getting old. Why are you the one with the star outdoors?
We had so many showdowns at high noon.
Fall for the place that he just gave to you.
Maybe you should share the pain. Be the one in front of the train. So don't mess with our gang, the feisty. 1, 2, 3. What I'm tired of
Diamonds
with being
shining,
kicked
what's yours
around.
isn't mine. And then I said,
Why you gotta win all the time?
Played nicely, now I wonder what it was for. The leader revealing his feelings, how so?
Come on, gang, stock up the band. Deal out on his hand. Fearlessness,
excellence,
Intuition,
Sneakiness,
toughness,
youthfulness.
we don't have no justice.
we're fed up with being kicked around. Why you gotta win all the time? Play nicely, now let's settle the score. Without up for fighting, don't you mess with us.
Diamond shining,
Don't you mess with us.
Spades for dealing,
Don't you mess with us.
Hearts for stealing.
Don't you mess with us, 'cause you really shouldn't mess with the four. Are you ready? Raise your hands in the air like you just don't care, I am everywhere. Rain, fire. Now the universe is my stage, locked up in a cage. Raise higher. Nothing burns as bright as my rage. No wonder half this great day flowered. Now the world's in my iron claws, with thunderous applause. Scream louder. For the ruler of everything, scream for the Koopa King. King of the fire, king of the sky. Out of the darkness I rise. A storm of desire, a feast for the eyes. Lost to the highest high highs. King of the Koopas, king of the Koopas, king of the Koopas, king of the Koopas. So set the night ablaze, be shocked and be amazed, 'cause I own every day. Raise your hands in the air like you just don't care, 'cause I am everywhere. So if you come to fight, you wouldn't last the night. I'll set your soul alight. The universe will ring with every word I say, 'cause I am everything. Hey, this stage is a solo act, pal, and these guest stars are gonna be shooting straight back down. Rain, fire. You step to a fortress of stone, I'm bad to the bone. Raise higher. Can't you see I can't be dethroned? You're hopeless and alone. Day flower. Rock along to my endless reign, rock till your heads will bang. Scream louder. For the ruler of everything, scream for the Koopa King, the conqueror of galaxies, and yet you dare defy me. Kingdoms all quake, caught in my wake. You'll be much faster to break. King of the Koopas, king of the Koopas, king of the Koopas, king of the Koopas. So set the night ablaze, be shocked and be amazed, 'cause I own every day. Raise your hands in the air like you just don't care, 'cause I am everywhere. So if you come to fight, you wouldn't last the night. I'll set your soul alight. The universe will ring with every word I sing, 'cause I am everything. If there's one thing you pests are good at, it's sticking around. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's burning pests to the ground. Rain, fire. Wanna see the force of my hate? Well, you don't have to wait. Raise higher. Now the game is over, checkmate, as I annihilate. Day flower. Don't you know this concert sold out? To my enlisted out, scream louder. For the ruler of everything, scream for the Koopa King. I hold command over the land. You're nothing but a hassle. I'll crush this stand in my iron hands. I'm the king of the castle. King of the Koopas, king of the Koopas, king of the Koopas, king of the Koopas. So set the night ablaze, be shocked and be amazed, 'cause I own every day. Raise your hands in the air like you just don't care, 'cause I am everywhere. sing, 'cause so set the night ablaze, be shocked and be amazed, 'cause I own every day. Raise your hands in the air like you just don't care, 'cause I am everywhere. So if you come to find you wouldn't last the night, I'll set your soul alight. The universe will ring with every word I sing, 'cause I am everything. King of the fire, king of the sky, out of the darkness I rise. A storm of desire, a feast for the eyes, lost to the highest heights.
Once upon a time, I passed every test, walked the victory road, thought I was the best. More challenges came, never was impressed. Still more roads to walk, always one more test. Can you be the one? Face the march of time, all my work undone. Silver mountain climbed, but silence is gold, so no more prattle. Prove your strength to me. Trainer Red wants to battle. With my band hand in hand across the land I have traveled. Now I see you and me meant to be in this battle. Had your fun, champion. Just begun, face disaster. Pikachu, I choose you. Time to prove just who is the master. You've come so far and yet the world's still wider. Another challenge for a wide-eyed fighter. Wide-eyed fighter. The very best like no one ever was. I remember when that was my cause, seeing it all. You stand before me, out to prove you're worthy. My torch is passed, only if you can last. Human monster, time to prove a bond here. Climb the mountain, let's see how you will fall. So no more prattle, prove your strength to me. Trainer Red wants to battle. With my band hand in hand across the land I have traveled. Now I see you and me meant to be in this battle. Had your fun, champion. Just begun, face disaster. Pikachu, I choose you. Time to prove who's the master. If your time is now, if you are the best. Through the roads you've walked, you face one more test. Let this challenge prove that I can be strong. Two champions clash, there's no right or wrong. Trainer Red wants to battle.
Who's that man you see? Brings his stash so well. Man of mystery, they call me Mr. L. Soaring through the air, I move by leaps and bounds. You're the better beware, 'cause I know the clown around. Who's behind the mask? Are you afraid to ask? Ride like a hurricane, thunder in the rain. Wind me up and up I go, through the air I fly. Kind of a rude attitude to make your mama cry. Go and tell them when you fail my name again, said Mr. L. And will they see identity? No, I will never tell. No, no, go, bro, but go. Up and down on a merry-go-round, so merrily we go. Sing out 3 cheers for the count. Now go, boy, go, but go. Am I someone's a brother? Who knows? Look at me, I'm full of bravery. Fortune smiles across the depths of space. You know Mr. L's fury, and my name when I write it all over your face. Who's that
man you see who keeps his stash so well. Man of a mystery, they call me Mr. L. Soaring through the air, I move by leaps and bounds. You're the better beware, cause I got the clown around. Who's behind the mask? Are you afraid to ask? Ride like a hurricane, feel thunder in the rain. It's no wonder all the junior minions just got trounced. Too bad you will go kaboom and then I'm gonna bounce. Mr. Jumping all the time, Miss gets kidnapped all the time. Mr. loses to Jumping Man all the time. What? I run out of rhymes. Oh no! Go, Robot, go! Up and down on the merry-go-round, so merrily we go. Sing now 3 cheers for the count, now go my robot go. Am I somebody's brother? Who knows? Look at me, I'm full of bravery. Fortune smiles across the depths of space. No, Mr. L's fury. And my name when I write it all over your face. The year of Mr. L never ends. Who's that man you see who keeps his stash so well? Man of a mystery, they call me Mr. L. Soaring through the air, I beat by leaps and bounds. You the better beware, cause I don't crowd around. Who's behind the mask? Are you afraid to ask? Right like a hurricane, green thunder in the rain.
Come listen to the tale we tell tonight. The princess with the goddess blood, and tonight, for all through history, they always seem to be the ones who stand and fight for the light. Their wisdom and their courage seem so divine. They lack the will to see how bright how shines. We watched the kingdom fall, the water drowned them all, and pulled the kingdom into the brine. The world never change, now say goodbye to life, goodbye to the hero of our time. Oh, I come to the land of violence and I've taken power into my hands. Night of the wind that proclaim, this is your final hour. All that I see is a world to devour. I'm protector of the sea, I deny a mastery, and you never will see your true power. Rolling through the clouds, one day the great providers may well receive, and time will be at the mercy of the thieves. A sentimental tale will soon go off the rails, for all will know the might of the sea. Short-lived was the night's victory or our king, for he returned and he brought back suffering. The memories you recall, in time you lost them all, but still in all the tales we see. The world never change, now say goodbye to life, goodbye to the hero of our time. Oh, I come to the land of violence and I'm taking power in my hands. The wind will blow the sea, no, let it go, let it be. All that the kingdom sowed, the horror of this plot, come back to the self-same spot, never to be forgotten. Oh no. Into the clouds, covered up in veils and drowned in tears. The world is just a play of our hopes and fears. It's like a gala night, an war and all you fight, a dance to the music of the spheres. And now among the routed new shaken truths, to bring the end of your scenic solitude, it rises mortal pangs, devours vermin fangs, and then the kingdom's blood is imbued. The world never change, now say goodbye to life, goodbye to the hero of our time. Oh, I come from the land of violence and I've taken power in my hands. Up to the lights on your quivering forms, you weathered the rain but never faced the storm. Let the politics come and go, dragged about to and fro, never catching the phantoms you've borne. Going through the clouds, your history will never never be free of pain. In time, my lord and king, he will rise again. Another tragedy, a long retold story, and once more you will fall in the rain. For all of us will look away, sign and seal. The truth of our story are now revealed. But at the end of days, won't matter anyway, for at the end we're all Owen's meal. I'll say goodbye to light, goodbye to the hero of our time. I come from the land of violence and I've taken power into my hands. Side of the wind, I proclaim, this is your final hour. All that I see is the world to devour, and protector of the sea, I deny your mastery, and you never will see your true power.
Ho, you seeketh to face me on guard. You faceth yon master of games. Soon you'll know you cannot defeat his ruse card, for thine puzzles truly beeth lame. Do I west, soon if I shall seal thy fate. Ere ruling doth be mine department, thou oughtest cursed to faceth me in real estate, and I haveth a new apartment. The adversary of yon child of light, now stand for whosoever holds yon might. Thou oughtest fools to challenge it, the rules are great, and a spell thou never find. That is how mine game's designed. Make thy claim in yon challenge of red versus blue. I would introduce that if I worst you. That's the game, and I shall win 2 by 2 every turn that beeth what I do. Thou canst face this thing I picked out of the trash. I know not what it be, whatever. Thou'll be disgraced when I use it to thrash thine ass. Now gaze it upon me, so clever. The adversary of young child of light, now stand for whosoever holds your might. Now oughteth fools to challenge if the rules are great, and a spell they'll never find. That is how mine game's designed.
Surely break, only in dreams that we awaken down
immemorial, spreading the starvation. Wind and the boreal bring the devastation. So false creation to the conqueror worm.
Oh, we are eagle, born to fly. Sail the skyward tide, upon the wind we ride.
Too long we've huddled up, lost in isolation. Now found this muddle bug causes precipitation. This confrontation ends its frozen term.
For home we broke the roaring ice, climbed to the top and dive, till the sun fills the sky.
The world will never change. The demon king decrees. Your death will be in vain. The kingdom's hope will freeze.
Not while I'm flying free. Where the lark makes its mark, we fly where eagles dare just to see what's there.
We sail the air,
Break the storm and sail the air. Too long we've huddled up, lost in isolation. Now found this muddle bug cause precipitation.
Time immemorial, spreading the starvation. Wind and the boreal bring the devastation.
Sailing the skyward tide, saving aviation. I am the Riddle's pride, we are their salvation.
In darkness all you'll find is annihilation.
Die abomination,
Now you face the conqueror worm. From darkness rose the gloom, spread across the nation. With malice comes your doom, accept your damnation. Through vitiation comes your kingdom's end.
oh, we are eagle, born to fly. Sail the skyward tide, upon the wind we ride.
We dare the raging storm for this confrontation. We'll get the weather warm, stop with your formation. No more degradation, not while we still can ascend.
For home we broke the roaring ice, climb to the top and dive, till the sun fills the sky.
The world will never change, no it never can. Your death will be in vain, the tragedy of man.
I'll finish what the past began. Where the lark makes its mark, we'll fly where eagles dare just to see what's there.
We sail the air,
Break the storm and sail the air. Too long we've huddled up, lost in isolation. Now found this muddle bug called precipitation.
Time immemorial, spreading the starvation. Wind and the boreal bring the devastation.
Sailing the skyward tide, saving aviation. I am the Riddle's pride, we are the salvation.
In darkness all you'll find is annihilation.
Die abomination,
Now you face the conqueror worm.
So you dare now to ascend my tower, knowing well your fate is sealed. Now bear witness to man's final hour. Feel the turning of the wheel. Pride and wresting the life, rather mankind's rage, and beyond my might, lust for endless day, pleasant need for power in your endless greed. But your sloth is your fall, now the dragon's free. You wish to hold God in your palm, now for your hubris you shall pay for it all. The black hole hits, critical mass to rain its judgment down upon mankind's curse. Die, be thrown in the darkness as I consume the light of the known universe. At the edge of the horizon lies the light that burns the sky.
sun and the silver moons for the supernova of mankind's doom. You wrap the stars in iron chains, and now the stars will fight to be free once again. The light is mine, it is my birthright. Shadows of man encroach upon the dragon's lair. Die, be drawn in the darkness as I condemn humanity to all despair. At the edge of the horizon lies the light that burns the sky.
You drown, all alone inside a dying town, drowned in drudgery of endless days. So you pray that from life you can escape. Here I come, delving deeper for a feast of fun. There's no reason to be afraid. Step this way, I know something of decay. Delightful childhood memories, I'll bring to life this fantasy. Up go the lights on the carnival, now comes the fright with the channel fall. Hear them flee, hear them scream, weep before the guillotine. Into the pit go the broken souls, in the abyss that I control. You can run, you can hide, now your life's entwined with mine. That's what you get for thinking life gets better. And I can hear you breathing, so forget about escape. For you it's far too late, and now I take you down to hell with me. Screaming demons waiting for the sight, with their lives full of endless greed, festering fecklessness and gluttony. Now you're mine, out of your element and out of time, bound to find you'll never be free. Not from me, till you join the family. You're hopeless, broken and alone, so you return to your new home. As you trip and flee, so cause a grip on reality. I return, now you learn, no fate for you but to burn. Into the pit go the broken souls, in the abyss that I control. You can't run, you can't hide, now your life's entwined with mine. That's what you get for thinking life gets better. And I can hear you breathing, so forget about escape. For them it's far too late, and now I take you down to hell with me. You know there's no relief here, so you dive down deeper, hoping you can find salvation. No matter how you fight, there's no way out of nightmares. In a world of my creation, you'll join your father's fate. I taught you what awaits. On the carnival, now comes the bride with the shadow fall. Hear them flee, hear them scream, weep before the guillotine. attack. And I can hear you breathing, so forget about escape. Or else it's far too late. And now I take you down to hell with me.
They built the tower. We watch travel, for we got the power. Fire burn them all, endless destruction. We watch terror rise, robot production. Industrialize, the humans had their years. They shed blood, sweat, and tears. Make way for oil and gears. Now robots dominate. Think you're safe in your domes. You rest in our home. Beneath your feet we roam. The robots lie in wait.
I was made as just another machine.
Now robots dominate.
You have helped me learn to be all I can be.
Robots lie in wait. Day by day, hour by hour. The robots have the power. The ruined earth we scour. Humans will be slain for this world to survive. Nothing breathes left alive. That's how this world can thrive. Hail to Mother Brain.
Through domes and towers, crumbling designs out, there's the power. I will help you find, I will protect you. Though robots dominate, robos at your side, we will find the gate.
The humans had their years. They shed blood, sweat, and tears. Make way for oil and gears. Now robots dominate. Think you're safe in your domes. You rest in our home. Beneath your feet we roam. The robots lie in wait.
I was made as just another machine.
Now robots dominate.
You have helped me learn to be all I can be.
Robots lie in wait. Day by day, hour by hour. The robots have the power. The ruined earth we scour. Humans will be slain for this world to survive. Nothing breathes left alive. That's how this world can thrive. Hail to Mother Brain.
What new world is this where the dark meets the light? That calls me to act or to spare or to fight. It gives me this power that shines burning bright, that I'll get my freedom before morning light. I cross through this field of the dark's hopes and dreams, a world unfamiliar, nothing as it seems. With ashes and dust all my memories scream that I've lost my choice of what can be redeemed.
Nobody has to die. There's no reason why we can't let them be. We'll go and make amends. That's how the story ends. Be the change you want to be. Although this world is faded to black, I know all the stories are true. You'll free us all with me at your back, and I'm glad to be there with you. Although this world is
the dark's hopes and dreams,
I
a
know
world
all the
unfamiliar,
stories are
nothing
true.
as it seems. With
You'll
ashes
free
and
us
dust
all
all my
with me at
memories
your
scream
back,
that
and
I've
I'm
lost
glad
my
to be
choice
there
of what
with
can be redeemed.
Be the change you want to be.
Is there a choice for me?
I guess we'll wait and see.
Lost in this world I do not understand. Things unfamiliar but so out of hand. Is my lot in life just to follow commands? As child of light and as child of man. Surveys in town tell me how much I've grown. My soul an enigma that they'll never know. Now everything feels like my will's not my own, since I have been cast to the darkness below.
I know you'll find a way to share the light of day with everybody here. Life is a crazy ride, but when we're side by side, then there's nothing to fear. Although this world is faded to black, I know all the stories are true. You'll free us all with me at your back, and I'm glad to be there with you.
The surveys will tell me how much I've grown.
this
Stories which they'll never know. Now everything feels like my will's not my own, since I have been cast into the darkness below. What is there I can be, since there's no choice for me?
Sure as with the moon, the tide will rise. I've been waiting for you all my life. In your eyes I see that loving child came in with the breath of the wild. With devotion I will keep grace, treasure every mark on your face, and for forever I will wait to be with you. With the moon, the tide will rise. I've been waiting for you all my life. Hear my voice, I sing it true. I will always love you.
Though the tide drifts apart, you'll never fall from my heart. Give us grace with your light. Give us hope tonight.
With the moon, the tide will rise. I've been waiting for you all my life. Hear my voice, I sing it true. I will always love you. When I look in your eyes, I see where your heart lies. Let you go to be happy. With the moon, the tide will rise. You brought your joy into my life. Hear my voice, I sing it true. I will always love you.
Don't make waves and stay in line. Everything will be fine. Follow the count's design. Your will is mine. Add the memo to the plan. Pencil in this new command. Sit tight while I scrap your brain. That would be great. Thanks. Don't make waves and stay in line. Everything will be fine. Follow the count's design. Raise your voice, make a shout. 3 cheers for the count. Your will is mine. Everything falls into place. Schedule's full, you'll have to wait. Everything is looking great for Annihilation's day. Everything falls into place. Schedule's full, you'll have to wait. Everything is looking great for Annihilation, hey?
Don't make waves and stay in line. Everything will be fine.
Follow the count's design. Follow the count's design.
It's not the evil you think it would be. I had my freedom taken from me. Now that it's over, I'm once again free. Free to sit back, watch the end of all things. Who am I to talk of what he lost? To try and stop destiny. You won't hear complaints from me. Don't make waves and stay in line. Everything will be fine. Follow the count's design. Your will is mine. Add the memo to the plan. Pencil in this new command. Sit tight while I scrub your brain. That would be great. Thanks.
Don't make waves and stay in line. Everything will be fine. Follow the count's design. Raise your voice, make a shout. 3 cheers for the count.
Your will is mine. Everything falls into place. Schedule's full, you'll have to wait. Everything is looking great for Annihilation State. Everything falls into place. Schedule's full, you'll have to wait. Everything is looking great for Annihilation K.
Don't make waves and stay in line. Everything will be fine. Follow the count's design. Follow the count's design.
It's not the evil you think it would be. I remember when he was happy. Now that we're here, I know nothing but pain. For all that I do, I can't reach to his brain. Who am I to remember the time he still held love so dearly? You won't hear complaints from me.
It's the fuel for you and me. Energy. We are a tireless working crew here for you. Making science and its appliances. We're machines that you can rely on. The hissing steam of efficiency brings a new tomorrow for you and me. Now reactivate, now reanimate. For creators, make something that is great. Acting as a team chassis, filled with steam for the plans of our masters and a dream. Tomorrow needs the surface. Tomorrow is our purpose. So robots are not
Now you've made the journey. Now here we are, where the mighty crumble before the stars. They make pariahs from delinquency. The persecutors should not go free. Our revolution was incomplete. The stars shall fall on society. Here, the brightest minds will shine, but not as bright as mine, with better designs. Now that penny's flying high, I'll find a world where I don't have to hide. They leave behind all the flowers on the wall, trapped in the shade while the poppies grow so tall. And if rewarded are the cruel, then educators are the fools who try to steal the glory that belongs to all. Here, the brightest minds will shine, but not as bright as mine, with better designs. Now that penny's flying high, I'll find a world where I don't have to hide. Break free of higher learning spell. Stand up, unleash the rebel yell. I don't fit in and I won't be fit into this shell. Here's to the losers, loners, and geeks. Stand for the quiet, stand for the meek. We're all special, we're all unique. Stand for the trodden, stand for the freak. Here's to the losers, loners, and geeks. Stand for the quiet, stand for the meek. We're all special, we're all unique. Stand for the trodden, stand for the freaks. Every star deserves the chance to shine. The ignored should never be maligned. I've spent too long strapped into this terrible ride. Now I'm free and I'm flying high. They make pariahs from delinquency. The persecutors should not go free. Our revolution was incomplete. The stars shall fall on society. Here, the brightest minds will shine, but not as bright as mine, with better designs. And now that penny's flying high, I will find a world where I don't have to hide.
This must be Lavos!
This is the real thing?
Amazing. It possesses the DNA of every organism that has ever dwelt on this planet.
Come on! We've come this far! Don't back down now!
I'll no lose!
Cyrus, stand with me in this battle.
At last, you meet your end, Lavos!
Even now the black is slanted up is falling. All your life will now be forfeit to the darling. We will drink this broken once, everything withers and We will fight as long as our world keeps on turning, changing history so we can keep on learning. We will sing our victory against the fire from the sky. This will turn one after another, through time, through revolution, feel the world's revolution.
To write our purpose in time.
Change the story, fight for glory. A tale of our own design. Keep on dreaming, keep believing. There
We'll fight as long as our world keeps on turning, changing history so we can keep on learning. We will sing our victory against the fire from the sky. It will turn long after we're gone, through times of revolution, seal the world's revolution.
To write our purpose in time.
Change the story, fight for glory, a tale of our own design. Keep on dreaming, keep believing, sing out that we are still alive.
Here we go on a journey around the globe. Open air, and you know our friends will be there. Ride the sky, look up high, and you'll see a new odyssey before your eyes.
Off we go. We will run when we hit the ground. Fast or slow, there is so much fun to be found. Take a breath, breathe it in. Let the spirit of brand new adventure shine. Let us begin. There's beauty everywhere that we will go.
Just take a chance and you will see there's more to this little world than you know. Over the skyline you will see the promise of a new horizon. Every day, let your heart feel the sun.
Welcome to boundless days and nights of joyous and grand occasions. You are here and
Your friends are by your side.
let's take the first step in the light. There's beauty everywhere that we will go.
Just take a chance and you will see there's more to this little world than you know. Open your eyes and you'll discover wonders beyond elation. Wild and free, we're sailing to the dawn.
Take to the sky and you'll uncover wonderful new locations. Here we are, let us all go for a ride. Let's open our hearts and take flight. Get ready, here we go.
Fordlands forevermore. Fordland remembers the scars. Fordland will bow to their god, shattering star. We salt all the fields that you have sown, to pluck out the fire from the bones. there's none who can stand to the killer of God, the slayer of God, the butcher of God. Now gaze upon we will bathe in blood and iron, from the darkness to the fire. All will bow before the King of Liberation, and all will cower who can't accept salvation. None can stand before the sword of the Creator, and those who struggle will be nothing more than stains on the bathe in the blood and the iron, from the dark to the fire. Strength stands alone with the fire from the bone. The ruler, the butcher, the shatter's God is claiming his throne.
Once you choose your path, you never go back. Fools run, but I will choose to attack. The harshest winds waiting for the storm. Free us from the chance to mourn. We look to the wind and you touch the sky. We look at the world that dreams not to fly. With a touchdown rip that tears from your eyes, will it give you a reason and drive? With the wind in our back, we are flying free. In the sky, the one thing they won't take from me. So we're not to the place that I'm meant to be. I will fly, I will fly. When the charming ends, the cobra will strike. The sun falls so launches the dragonfly. The harshest winds trapped in which you swing. Upturn your everything. We look to the wind and you touch the sky. We look at the world that dreams not to fly. With a touchdown rip that tears from your eyes, will it give you a reason and drive? With the wind in our back, we are flying free. In the sky, the one thing they won't take from me. So we're not to the place that I'm meant to be. I will fly, I will fly.
The fields and the world so green speak of distant memories.
A world that I believe sings a quiet melody. The world will shine as long as you sing with me, making memories. They tell me that everything has a purpose in time.
I want to see, to be free. Even a moment would be fine.
And together, purpose we will find, and the world will shine.
Church bells are ringing, they're sublime. The choir singing hymnal rhymes. Poetic self-love signifying true love's call. Instead, you've ruined it all. Your heart and soul belong to me. Bow down to the cutest queen. My BDM, but reign supreme. Rejection isn't in my routine. Oh, it's temptation. My beauty is bliss, but staying patient will enhance a true love's kiss. Look at your sadness, anger, fear. Give it all to me. Present this rotten world. Oh, pretty. It's not ego, it's self-care. I'm treating myself to my perfect pair. A match made in heaven and it's plain to see. Everyone should want to be with me. If I can't have them, then no one can. Everyone will know across the land that true love is dead and divine. Need help, then forget you. Here, I'll help myself. Why do I feel so empty? Perfection, and yet there's a hole inside of me. You'll not ruin my happiness, you filthy peons. My lovely rule will reign across the land for eons. I'll take your beating heart and wear it as a polished trophy, as punishment for having me, entitlement to reject me. My personality so sweet, pleasant, gregarious. How could you think that I could ever be nefarious? Look how your teeth grit at me. Your anger fills me with glee. Such downward brow, so vile, so jealous of my smile. No one here's a perfect match. It's within my right to complain. The world revolves around me. It's important. You should know my pain. That's why I'll make you suffer, so you know how difficult it is to live the rich and luxurious life of a perfect duchess. It's so tragic, you won't panic. I'm ecstatic, feeling mad and perfect. Is the verdict. Is it so wrong to never be satisfied?
I don't know who you think you are, but I'm not about to let anyone get in the way of my goals. I have worked and I have seen the future. It has everything, a perfect world that's just like my dreams, one where you can have anything.
With this machine I have no doubt that I could bring anything out. Yes, a perfect world, my design, past and present, now intertwined.
With this machine, all of my dreams, they are destined to be brought to a reality. needs a hero, the champion of Area Zero.
Everything is now in my reach. There is nothing that could ever stop me. Everything exactly like my dreams. A perfect paradise where Pokemon can live free.
All my dreams, everything. That book, it is the key.
Can't you see that reality can be anything I want it to?
Everything is now within my reach. There is nothing that could ever stop me. Everything exactly like my dreams. A perfect paradise where Pokemon can live free.
I have looked and at last I have seen
The keys of time can unlock everything. The world can be exactly like my dream. A perfect paradise where Pokemon can live free.
Do you imagine you can best the wealth of data at my disposal with your human brain?
Now this is interesting. Child, do you actually understand future Pokemon's weaknesses?
Everything is proceeding within my expectations. I'm afraid the probability of you winning is 0. I have looked and I have seen the past, the key to everything. A perfect world that's just like my dreams, one where you can save anything.
With this machine, I have no doubt that I could bring anything out. Yes, a perfect world, my design, past and future, now intertwined.
All of my dreams, they are destined to be brought to reality.
All Pokemon, no matter where they are found in history, they can live in harmony.
This can be mine, time realigned. You cannot stop my grand design. Evolution needs a hero, the champion of Area Zero.
Everything is now within my reach. There is nothing that could ever stop me. Everything exactly like my dream. A perfect paradise where Pokemon can live free.
All my dreams, everything. That pocket is the key.
Can't you see that reality can be anything I want it to be? And at last I have seen the keys of time can unlock everything. The world can be exactly like my dream. A perfect paradise where Pokemon can be free.
Forged from the steel with a chassis of pine, the sworn defender of this forest of mine. This is my design. I heard that the blue bomber comes for his mark, but no one stops the ranger in his nature park. I swear that I will protect and serve this forestry preserve. So face me if you have the nerve. Get what you deserve. Need to kill the enemies of the land. All who hear the tree fall will fall at my hand. I'm the sequoia standing high. My branches scratch the sky. Leaves and roots are spreading wide. For I am the might of the wood in my circuitry. This is my destiny, so I stand tall in the canopy beneath the shield of leaves.
is my destiny. So I stand tall in the canopy beneath the shield of leaves. Timber! Program to fight, program for war. Now you face the might of the forest. Program to fight, program for war. Now you face the might of the forest. Look across a frame of metal, sharper than stinging nettle. I'm the sequoia standing high. Leaves and roots are spreading wide. For I have the might of the wood in my circuitry. This is my destiny, so I stand tall in the canopy. Glad blue is coming through with a blaster for a hand. You'll fall to the flora and the trees will stand. When I woke I swore an oath, I promised in the dark that no one stops the ranger in his nature park. I swear that I will protect and serve this forestry preserve. So face me if you have the nerve. And don't play nice, you won't bat twice. I'm a killing machine. So if you still wanna go, I'll show you what I mean. I'm the sequoia standing high. My branches scratch the sky. Leaves and roots are spreading wide. For I have the might of the wood in my circuitry. This is my destiny, so I stand tall in the canopy beneath the shield of leaves. For I have the might of the wood in my circuitry. This is my destiny, so I stand tall in the canopy beneath the shield of leaves.
There is a sickness on the rise. I can see it in your eyes. The trust you had was only lies. So if you won't stand down tonight, you fall in the fire.
I know you have all this power as it grows. You're getting devoured, so zero. And this darkest hour return.
You always feared what you could not control. You fear because you aren't invincible. So if I'm immune to what's bringing you low, I'll fight till I burn. We stood together, defenders of man. Now you're here before me with God in your hand. If here's where we part under different commands. No, it's not the ending that I would have planned. Here I stand.
No more secrets, no more lies. None to say I didn't try. Only you and only I, locked and loaded, eye to eye.
You'll fall in the fire right now. My circuits are burning to fight. Now I stand here, I'm learning to light. Cows and friends fear the power I hold.
It's not the power that our comrades fear. In this darkest hour, all that we hold dear could be wiped away. Am I not being clear? I fight for our soul.
We stood together, defenders of man. Now you're here before me with gun in your hand. If here's where we part under different commands. No, it's not the ending that I would have planned. Here I stand.
Run along this forest trail. Now you fight, you fail. Never gonna a break. I just wanna say, I don't think you're appreciating the fact that I'm singing and fighting at the same time here. Just needed to get that off of my chest. Surprise, don't think twice. Should've known I wasn't nice. And when you signed the dotted line, you should've thought it through. If you think that I'm a stinking cat lawyer, 'cause I'm the best employer. Got complaints, you got a form. Let's review how you perform. Your subconscious hanging on, clinging to your fear. And every heart just moved along, but now the snatcher's here. And the weird and the wild should have left you all beguiled. Guess that's that. You hat-bearing child. Did my jobs and took time to mask. Now it's time to take you to task. And while the ink is slowly drying, it's time that you get dying. Your contract has expired. Sleep now in the fire. You're gonna meet your match. Your soul belongs to Snatcher. Your service is no longer required.
Again, the bitter black wind begins to howl. Very well. Come! If it is death you seek, fools think that fate can be defied. All who have come before you have died. Kingdoms will fall, shadows will rise. Now hear the black wind howl through the skies. The weak will be culled, that's just how the world is designed. Take your last breath, you changed nothing. Now let the fire rise. Snuff out the light burning in your eyes.
Is that all you can muster, Magus? A mere barrier in parlor tricks? You are no monster to be feared, merely a wretch to be slain!
Then let the black winds form a hurricane. May your hopes be torn asunder. Nothing has mattered, nothing will. Why do you bother fighting still? Fools all like you, all will be killed. Now you face death, empty and chill. You have no hope of stopping all that has been arranged. Nothing will matter because the future refuses change. Mankind's last breath has been preordained.
The day of Lavos ends now, with your death, Craven!
It amuses me that you still think you have a chance. It is the prerogative of the weak to be weaker. And you are nothing but dust in the black wind. Mankind shall not live to the dawn. Where shall they run when all hope is gone? Like those I have slain, you soldier on. You won't change the game, you're nothing but pawns. Fools will act brave and fight no matter what the cost. The day of Lavos comes and your world is already lost.
Let your world burn in a holocaust. You'll never catch DDT. In this race I am the Corpy King. Run, dash, slide and jump. Beside me you're just a chump. Think you can eat more, let's even up the score. Step up to the plate, Kirby. You ain't got muffin on me. Do not underestimate the power that I undertake. Can you stomach a gourmet race with the king of the show? Because to show your prowess and see how far you'll go. If you're truly a hungry boy, then Kirby, you should know you've got a lot to catch up with if you want to overthrow. Hope that you're ready to eat my dust because you won't succeed. There's nobody on this planet that there's food more than me. Remember the name that beats you, it's the one thing we do. Do you like the flavor? It's the taste of your defeat. Flying dip, flying dive. Get them burgers, get them fries. Think you're the master of munch. I eat hogs like you for lunch. Face the king and you're gonna get hammered. Gonna get me another grand slam. Break here fast, for it's time for dinner. We all know that DDT's the winner. Can you stomach a gourmet race with the king of the show? 3 courses to show your prowess and see how far you'll go. If you're truly a hungry boy, then Kirby, you should know you've got a lot to catch up with if you want to overthrow. Hope that you're ready to eat my dust because you won't succeed. There's nobody on this planet that there's food more than me. Remember the name that beats you, it's the one king DDT. Do you like the flavor? It's the taste of your defeat.
These machines are singing with the blaring and the bleeping neath the arcade lights. Saccharine cacophony that masks the living battery, it hides its cries. Children never listen when they're told it's rude to stare, always causing problems till you stuff them in a bear. Now they see the world through rotting cold, unblinking eyes. Made to entertain, automaton and animatronics made from my design. Flawless execution and an elegant solution to a perfect rhyme. Children never listen, parasitic like a pox, always causing problems when you stuff them in a box. Outrageous and audacious to think there's a child inside. Cut them down to forge forever. We'll ignite with lifeline severed. In potential life, endless life. Oh, can damn them to their final verdict. Give their right to the deserving. Let their remnants cry. I remain unbroken. Everything you hear from me, the sweet nothings behind my golden smile. Here's a pet and toys will get returned if they just follow and be good a while. Children never listen, should be seen and never heard, always crying out until you stuff them in a bird. New lives that get new life, all for the low price of a child. Cut them down to forge forever. We'll ignite with lifeline severed. In potential life, endless life. Oh, damn them
taken from the undeserving, while they cry in fate's inferno. I feed on the ghost in the machine. It's so clear to me in my immortality that an Athens name shall be born.